This country, under this APC regime, came to become the poverty capital of the world. It became the place where the minimum wage became the miserable wage for workers.
But if you think about Nigeria itself, it's an open prison.
Was that I'd already seen him adopt a candidate online. And I said, if you have already made up your mind as to the candidate, why are you inviting me? He said, no, you have no idea. This is not our making. The person who might be candidate is going to be somebody chosen by God. Yes. I am not saying that I'm the person chosen by God. But if you look at the book of Samuel, Israelites at the time started bothering God and Samuel. We want a new king. Give us a new king. And it was the first time God was humble towards men. Say that's what you want, go and get it. And then Samuel warned them. First Samuel, book of First Samuel. He said, this king that we are going to get, he will turn your daughters into perfumes, yelesho. He will turn your sons into slaves. So they said they don't want here. I'm saying this to warn Christendom in Nigeria. That the king that you have chosen upon us may not be the one that God chose. And you should temper your arrogance. If you believe in God, let God choose his own king over his people. Don't go and meet in any Kaduna or Kano, because God does not have a location when he wants to take his own decisions. Yes. Can the house hear me? Because Christian leaders have been choosing leaders for this country for a long time. They've chosen some of the worst characters for us. Muslim leaders have chosen kings for us in this country. They've chosen some of the worst characters for us. To the point that the God you all serve has decided to be humble. Take a back seat. Because he said to you, you will see what will happen to you. Maybe you want a king, you will get it. And that's how we came about some of the kings we have had in Nigeria over the years. That is the reason I came here today. For the first time, to preach to you. Most of you don't know I'm a Christian. But if I started a church, no pastor in Nigeria can compete with me in terms of membership. Because I will be dishing out the gospel of the truth and the gospel of justice. But I don't want to enter that crowded area. I have opted to work as a servant of the people. And I have been doing it for 3 decades. When I speak in Nigeria, people look at me and say, because I have a Godaro stature, very young, fit, and handsome. Yes. People say, oh, maybe Sowore just came in 2015. I've been around since 1989. Anybody who attended the University of Lagos will attest to this. I was a student union president at the University of Lagos in 1992 at the age of 21. Probably the youngest to ever be a student union president. So when some people mock me and say, SUG president, well, the truth is that some of the people who are running Nigeria today cannot govern the University of Lagos of the 90s. That's the truth. There is no way a Buhari can be elected to the University of Lagos Student Union leadership when he didn't go to university. Yes. Let somebody say hallelujah. Thank you very much. But honestly, I'm not here today to reclaim any kind of religion. I'm here to pay homage to ideas like this. I'm here to remind Nigerians, like Samuel did, that be careful when you keep pushing God in your own directions. Because Nigeria is the first country I've been in the world where people design their own gods. So when they tell their God to sleep, he sleeps. When they say wake up, God wakes up in Nigeria. When they say God, look the other way during corruption, the God will look the other way during corruption. Say God, attend our wedding, God will be there. That is not God. That is human desire that they present to us as God. And I have covered religious leaders in Nigeria exhaustively. And I'm aware that they don't like me. But if I'm liked, then my middle name will be useless, Stephen. It's the truth. Because Stephen is the first archdeacon in the Bible. I'm here to speak the truth to the people of Nigeria. That leadership that we seek, which must come in 2023, this year, is the type of leadership that we've never seen before. It has to be a leadership of sacrifice, of humility, of honesty. It's not a leadership of a Christian or Muslim cabal. That is what took us here. Yes, the Christians did very well under Jonathan. I'm not afraid to say it. One of your pastors even had a private jet that was being used to carry money to South Africa to buy weapons. Yes. If the truth will kill them, let it kill them. The churches were doing very well. Then Buhari came, the mosques are doing very well. But the question is, are Nigerians doing very well? No! So don't be part of those people who want to vote for somebody because they're Christian. No, because Jesus Christ himself was not a Christian. In fact, the apostolic history we know today came after the death of Christ and Paul. It was then that they started organizing around Christianity. You must elect somebody with character. That's number one. It doesn't matter whether he's Christian, Babalawo, Muslim, or he has no religion. You must elect somebody who understands the essence of leadership and has passion for the growth and development of this country. Not those who have participated in destroying Nigeria. You must elect somebody for the first time. And I want to say this categorically, if possible, that Nigeria is older than, not somebody who's older than Nigeria. I don't hate old people. I just hate old ideas. Yes. When I walked in, I met the general speaking up here. And I almost said, did he know me before? Because he was talking about a president that can operate iPhone. I have 4 iPhones. Yes. We're talking about disruptive leadership.
Nigeria, they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria, they use radio where they turn the knob.